This thing right here might as well be the Loch Ness Monster with an iPhone 11, or footage of an alien drinking a milkshake in Area 51. It's a highly guarded secret, and anyone who knows about it or has seen it has been forbidden from admitting that it exists for months. That is, of course, until it made its way here to my kitchen counter, and now to you. Say hello to DJI's latest creation, the RoboMaster S1. You all know DJI. It's the world's largest drone maker, and perhaps China's most popular tech company. People obsess over its products with an Apple fanboy-like lust. And DJI delivers, bringing out one new drone after another. But now DJI has decided to bring its talents to the ground. With the RoboMaster S1, it has built a robot aimed at consumers who want to drive around really fast and then shoot each other with pellets and lasers. Because if there's one thing the world really needed, it's the violence of video games brought to real life. The idea for this new robot started here. It's the annual RoboMasters competition that DJI holds in Shenzhen. College engineering students show up for a couple of weeks and try to destroy each other with a variety of robots. As you can see, it's a lot of fun. The big idea then was to shrink these robots down to little ones that regular people could build and then use in their own battles. You know what says inspiration and creativity live here? This poorly lit, brutalist building in the Shenzhen suburbs that is a DJI research and development lab. Several months ago, I came here to get a first-hand look at prototypes of the RoboMaster S1. This fella here is the lead of the design team, who helped bring this device to life. Can you walk me through some of the different parts?
So this is a video transmitter, and here is the camera, and also the shooter mechanism.
Then you've got the bullets in there.
Yeah, 90% of them are made of water. And when it hits things, it smashes and it disappears. Then on each robot, the lights here indicates the hit point. When you repeat it being hit, the robot will end up being destroyed.
That's the object of the game, is to chase each other around.
Yes.
and hit these plates. Is there like a laser?
Yeah, and if you always aim at the center, you should be fine.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, you did like machine gun. Are you really good at this? Are you just being nice to me?
No. I'm a good driver, but not a good shooter.
So you've got the controller, but there's a different mode where you can just use your body?
In this way, we allow people to control the movement of the robot. You can see it's very sensitive.
Because DJI's founder, Frank Wang, is a cruel engineer, you cannot just buy a RoboMaster S1 and play with it. No, you must first assemble it by hand and learn things along the way about robotics and coding. Here's a group of youngsters DJI turned into its product testing guinea pigs at something it billed as a summer camp.
This robot is also an educational tool to teach programming language. For example, it can be used as an autonomous driving car, but we don't have built-in functionality for this. Kids have to learn how to program themselves to achieve these functionalities.
The hope is that this will teach kids a few things, get them hooked on robotics, and turn into a worldwide sporting phenomenon of sorts.
We hope that in the future, robotics will become a major sport, like football, basketball. That's our vision for this product.
I'm coming for you!
Oh, you can't get me! Oh. Oh, I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah, nice shot. Nice game. Nice game.
My kids would die to play this. And boys, Daddy made your dream come true. 6 months after my trip to China, I got my hands on a couple of the finalized units. Here's my oldest son, Bowie, and his adorable sidekick, Tucker, who don't yet know just how bad the DJI instructions are going to be. Gentlemen, I've assembled you here today with cookies and milk for an important project.
Are we gonna build a robot?
We are gonna build a robot. If you guys are up for it, we'll get stuck in. You're gonna have to do most of the building. I could yak on about education and teachable moments, but really, I just wanted my kids to build this thing so I could play with it. This thing go.
That is the coolest tool I've ever seen. Tucker, look at this.
Ready, Mark? Get set. Go! It ships with this racing mode, where you can use computer vision to spot targets placed around the house.
Engaging in close quarters.
I keep crashing.
Of course, what's more fun is shooting pellets.
Here's your orbs, boys.
Or it has laser mode.
Ah!
You know, for less mess.
This is the least fun part of the day.
Will many people actually buy the RoboMaster S1? It's hard to say. The product requires a lot of actual work to use. It's going to be expensive, and it's much more niche-y than DJI's usual devices. So it's fair to say the struggle is real for DJI trying to create a global RoboMasters army. As we see how things play out, let's just hope that the kids remember to wear their safety goggles, and that DJI has a good insurance policy.